Can you hear me now? Settings, remove Bluetooth devices. Now you can hear me. Remove device. Yes, remove this device. GH03. Remove device. Well, I'm removing some devices. Yeah, I've had it with the system. Frustrated. There won't be no there won't be no shenanigans, Mister Richard. I wouldn't allow no shenanigans on this semi-professional show, which was not a professional right now because of frustration with the whole freaking blooming. And now I can double hear you. Okay. Well, hopefully it won't happen anymore because I just I removed all Bluetooth systems. So hopefully, if it breaks down, it'll let me know that it's the camera and the thing. Good evening, Richard. Good to see you, my friend. Anyways, guys, well, I don't know where to start. Now it's got it all that. So, um, let's start with tell you what we're going to do. We're going to mount our trip, and we're going to head to Pigeon Forge. Semi-professional shenanigans. Oh well, this is about a professional, Richard. You and Mike have not been around. You'll notice I'm wearing my name tag, my shirt. We are. I'm actually going more. We are going more professional. All right, guys. DollyWood. Yes, we are. We are. Yep. I haven't been able to get a hold of you guys and talk to you. That this is the future of the show. Um, I'll be semi-professionally dressed with my name tag on. I'll talk to you. I know, probably took you off guard, but yeah, one of the biggest. How many have actually been to DollyWood? Well, I know Richard. I wish you could come on tonight, Richard, because you've been to DollyWood, and I'm curious to know what your opinion is. Because if anybody knows, there's been a lot of rumors flying over the last several months that they were going to close DollyWood. Well, obviously, I can confirm from everything that I've read, everything I've checked on the DollyWood site. Yeah, I wish you could come on. You really, I know you've been to DollyWood. That's why I wish you could come on tonight. It'd be nice to have you on. A little bit of back 12 facts. Anyways, DollyWood guys, just a little bit of facts, fun facts. It was started in 1986 as a Rebel Railroad, a popular Western style theme park. Obviously, it featured many excellent attractions like the classic saloon, blacksmith, steam train, complete Civil War reenactments. Although the train remains to this day, it was rebranded as DollyWood Express and reenactments in favor of a leisurely 2.5-mile trip to the top of the mountain and back. It has changed over the years. It actually celebrates its 40th anniversary this year as a park, which is pretty cool to think of it. Oh, you did? Oh, so you had the DollyWood Pass at one time. Nice. So yeah, it pretty much started. I mean, it's an attraction. Here's the crazy thing of it, guys. On one end in Tennessee, you have Pigeon Forge. You cut through a road through the mountains, through a national parkway, which is part of the Smoky Mountains. You go to the other side, and you've got Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Two very, very. I'm telling you, if anybody travels by car to anywhere, Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg are two of the biggest plays. Yeah, Gatlinburg's on the other side of the mountain. It does go through the mountains and up through the national Smoky Mountains. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm betting it is. Obviously, if you go 3 more times in 1 year, that's like a Disney pass. You need to go so many times, and you need to do certain amount of things for the AP to actually pay off. It's we question that with the Disney annual pass every year, but obviously DollyWood. Here's my thing, Richard. You've been there. Jason, you can comment on it. What is your opinion on Pigeon Forge? What is your opinion on Pigeon Forge? Pigeon, because to me, Pigeon Forge is just a small. It is definitely touristic. It's got a lot of your hotels. It kind of reminds me of 192, where it's got all your it's got your small shops, your smaller theme parks to do, and things like that. And the one thing, John, welcome in. Hello, buddy. But so what my opinion is that I love Pigeon Forge, but I definitely fully love Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg, it's better, but the one thing I can say is that DollyWood is in Pigeon Forge for sure. And if there is a lot to do in Pigeon Forge, and if you're like Mama D who's looking to get married, there's plenty. We know this is a fact. Mama D's looking to get married, and there's plenty of wedding places down and along the highway going through Pigeon Forge to get to the road that goes over to the mountains to Gatlinburg. So yes, it is a great friendly community. And for Mama D, she's got plenty of places she can stop at and get married. They got yeah. Kind of, to me, Pigeon Forge is almost like a miniaturized Las Vegas without the gambling. Yes, the Smoky Mountain Ice Caves are our thing. No, fake. John wants to be a bridesmaid. Hey, wait a minute. Don't they always say always a bridesmaid, never a bride, John? Wait, what? No. Fake news. But yeah, so millions visit each year. It actually, Richard, I don't know when was the last time you were there. I know at one point it had nearly 50 rides. Do they still have nearly 50 rides, or has the number kind of dwindled a little bit over the years because they probably changed things out, closed some rides, probably added some new attractions. Do they still have nearly 50 rides and attractions at the? Oh, you got to ask your wife. Oh, okay. Oh, and I assure you guys, I will pay for that one later. Okay, so there's a little bit of shenanigans, but no, I really wanted. I tried to get a hold of you, Richard, and that. I was hoping you guys would ask about that, but then I forgot. It wasn't DollyWood that I posted in the mod chat. I wanted to reach out. I forgot to, for some reason, I thought I had, and I forgot to reach out to you about you coming because I know you've been there. Um, Jason, please input in your information on anything you can say about it. We know that there's like 50 rides attraction. We do know there's a water park there. There are roller coasters, thrill rides, interactive playgrounds. Obviously, it's got its railroad for Dollywood. Um, and you'll have to tell me about that, Richard. I'm not sure if I'm aware of Anakisto. I'm not sure if I'm aware of the Anakisto. But those flowers at the time, oh, yeah, I bet they are. Obviously, um, I, for anybody that loves shopping, I wish Paul was in here because I can guarantee you Stephanie would have a great time, great job. There's a great bunch of shopping malls in Pigeon Forge, but then there's a lot of shopping areas inside Dollywood. Um, you know, especially if you need, you got the Dolly's Closet, the Cozy Bear Cove, Hillside General Store, Gazebo Gifts, High Octane Shop, Traditions, Artisans Goods are available across all the parks, and it's okay. So it's a park on the top of the mountains. Now, see, I've done out. I don't think I've never heard of Anakeesta, but I have been to Lookout Mountain. I have been up to, but I think Lookout Mountain is the one around Chattanooga. I bet you it is. And then, of course, Richard, you'll have to tell us about this one. Have you done? Have you and Mike did a review on Dollywood food? I mean, obviously, I have heard the cooking at Dollywood is just it's home gourmet. I mean, it's pretty much out of this world. It's pretty much home cooked type of meals. Obviously, so if you got a big appetite, you can go to the Aunt Granny's restaurant, Crossroads Funnel Cakes, French Porch Cafe. Oh, the Christmas shop at Gatlinburg. Yeah, I know that one. That one's a good shop too. You do got the Hickory House Barbecue, the Lumberjacks, and of course, don't forget that you can also get dinner and a show if you prefer a little entertainment with your meal. Um, yeah, Richard's right about that. You can at Gatlinburg. You do got you haven't, but it's heavily but huge portions. Okay, so you haven't really eaten it at anything inside of Dollywood, but okay. How about you, Jason? Have you tried any of the restaurants in? I mean, I know you guys don't travel as much now, but when you guys went to Dollywood, did you guys ever eat at any of the restaurants in Dollywood? And when was the last time you guys actually went? And of course, there's special events that happen throughout the year. A replica of Dolly's home sits in the park where she grew up in a two-room log cabin in the heart of Seaverville. Now, if anybody knows, Seaverville is the small city just before you get into Pigeon Forge. You actually have to go through Seaverville to get to to Pigeon Forge. Oh, so you have eaten there, but you just never did a. You never did. Richard, me and you have got to get over to Dollywood. We really do. If you ever come back out, when you come back east again, and we can travel, me and you need to go do Dollywood. And of course, becoming a big country music star, to remember where she came from and gives visitors a glimpse into her humble beginnings. Her Bobby built the Cavalin replica from the ground up, and her mother Evie designed the interior. match the original. So that would be an interesting. Okay, so you stayed in. You didn't actually stay in Pigeon. Now, see, I've actually stayed. At. There's been one or two of the hotels that actually were pretty decent. Now, I've actually when I was growing up, me and my parents actually stayed in Pigeon Forge, which were pretty nice. So obviously there's a replica of Dolly's. You'll get to see what her home life was like when she was growing up. Called Woolmark Smoky Mountain. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And like we said, Mama D's covered. She wants to get married. She's got a whole bunch of. I know they also got. I know during the spring and all that, in summer they run all their little. They run their little. Like Las Vegas, they have their quickie marriage things. So So when Mama D's ready to get married, she can find one of those places in Pigeon Forge and say, I do. The grist mills pays homage to historic practices. Obviously, grist mill is one of those other things that's within the park. It built using practices from over 100 years ago. This mill continually grinds wheat and corn using this gigantic water wheel. Love you, Mama D. Love you. Yes, they were actually just talking about that. Bald eagles probably call the park their home. It's a great place to fun. Obviously, you can find 400,000 cubic foot sanctuary for bald eagles that's not able to be released into the world. So obviously, that would be a good thing to see. And then like Richard said, guys, you can get season passes for themselves. It pays for themselves. And now I don't know what kind of different season passes they have, but you can also add, like Disney, you can add add-ons. You got to meet Dave the Eagle. I knew I was big, bald, and bad. There you go. See, I'm big, bald, and bad. What can you say? Oh, very funny, Richard. Very funny. I love it. Okay. Hey, I love bald eagles. All American, baby. All American. But yeah, so you can get your things. Some of the time saver add-ons let you reserve your spots at shows and speeds through the lines. Same time, all season refill souvenir mug enabled you to get unlimited drink fills at every visit. There are also meal packs, photo packages, and pretty much there's your shenanigans. Okay, there you go. Hey, I pulled my shenanigans on Mama D, so we're good. As obviously we don't want to lose fact, but then there's the cabins that let you gaze upon the beauty of the Smokies. Obviously, you can't break away from DollyWood at the end of the day. Extend your stay by getting a rental. You can actually, do they still do this, Richard? And last I knew that they did, you can rent cabins at DollyWood, especially if you didn't want to leave the park. From rocking chairs on the front porch, you can gaze upon the beauty of the Smokies all evening long. Then you can get up early and hit the park once again to have a blast with your family. So you can actually. Mama D has spoken. Oh boy, now we got to behave. Mama D has spoken. Okay, so most of the day you traveled into the streets of Gatlinburg. Yeah, they do. See, now this is interesting because I've always heard they had the cabins there in DollyWood that you could stay and you wouldn't have to leave. Now, it's about pricey. I can imagine it's pricey, Richard. I don't even. I'm betting it's pretty about as much pricey as it is the Grand Floridian at down at Disney World. And those are just the fun facts. So yeah, you can, those are the fun facts, guys. Let me come back up big. So, and then we're gonna look at the website here in a few minutes. Yeah, well, I love you, Mama D. I wouldn't trade you for the world. We love the way you protect us. And which one's more pricey, Grand Floridian or the cabins? I would think the Grand Floridian's a little bit more pricey than the cabins. But guys, I'm going to take a few minutes here. But before I continue, I'm going to do this. We will be back in a minute.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
Yes. And if you look into travel, guys, you can reach out to me. Thank you, Mama D. Yes, you can do that. We've got a lot of stuff going on, guys, with this channel. I've got a lot to tell you guys, and we'll probably talk about a lot of this more. We will probably look at more of this on Thursday. But while I got you, we're just going to do this real quick. I've got 2 special guests coming up. A week from Thursday on the Cruise Line Show, we are going. Okay. On Thursday, January 22nd, well, those aren't actually bad prices for that, Richard. So while we're doing that, let me go do this. If you want to reach out to me and you're looking to travel, you can reach me at this email, cantrellcountrytravelway@gmail.com. You can also look for me. That was 10 years ago. Yeah, it's probably up there now. That is the link, guys. If you're looking to travel to me, or you want to find out, if you're new to my channel and you're reaching out and you need help planning a trip or help booking stuff for your trips, please reach out to the Cantrell Country Travelway. Let us help you. It's about finding the magic and helping you have that magical, wonderful time. So Thursday, January 22nd, getting back to it. You all remember Jackie from Traveling with Tinkerbell. Well, Jackie has she's rebranded herself. She still is a travel agent with Expedia. She has rebranded her travel channel. It is now called Travel Adventures. I do highly recommend, guys, you guys go check her out. She's got good information and all that. Looking forward to it and things like that. Thursday, I got a lot of guys. I will tell you this, guys. I just got an email today, confirmation from the state. I'm good to go. I've actually got my business registration number from the state. So I am pretty much legalized in the state of Florida now to definitely make sure you guys are traveling and we're good. So I encourage you to reach out and things. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. Also, on the 20, I might as well do this too while I'm doing this. To bring in a lot more guests back on both channels. I've reached out and I'm working on getting some business development managers to come on from the different cruises to now that I'm in a new home, getting things a thing. Yeah, I can guarantee it's more expensive now these days, Richard, on that. But so reach out, guys. And I encourage you, if you really want, I've added some new stuff, guys, and I'm trying to add some new stuff every weekend to Discord. I've added some new certifications from Norwegian Cruise Line. And I've added some pictures from not only Norwegian Cruise Lines, but I think Holland on the things. Thank you, Debbie, for grabbing that. She does go live at 7 o'clock tonight. She's going to be talking about themed cruises. I do encourage you to check her out, but I also encourage you guys to, I will be talking a lot more about cruises on Thursday and a lot of things I got coming down with the cruise line industry for this channel. And we'll talk more about the good news with getting the state settled and getting that taken care of. So those are just some of the things that are coming up. I won't go into them detail tonight. I want to get back to, now we are going to look at the DollyWood yeah, and we're gonna get to look at that in a minute because I'm about to pull up the DollyWood Resort and Parks. No, not the motel. Oh, never go to a Motel 6. Oh Lord, I wouldn't recommend a Motel 6 to even anybody on just on the street. I wouldn't even recommend a Motel 6 staying on 192 down in Orlando. Yeah, going to the smoke. Yeah, because of the beautiful colors, Jason. It is. Here we go. You know, obviously, guys, they're celebrating 40 years of. They're celebrating 40 years of DollyWood this year. I can tell you, you know, I've had people, and I know some of those people aren't here tonight, but I've actually had people ask me, you tried? I will tell you that I've had people ask me, is DollyWood closing permanently? I've actually had them ask me. I mean, and this was just a few days ago. I had somebody ask me if DollyWood was closing permanently. I can confirm DollyWood is closing, but it's not permanently. Everything that I've read, all the information that I found through the Better Business Bureau, DollyWood website itself, it does close, but it only closes for a few months a year. I mean, it totally shuts down. The park is closed. The water park is closed. Any of its things totally closed from January to March. It reopens sometimes towards the end of March, I believe. I can't remember exact dates. I know I read it somewhere. But they shut down at that time of year for about 3 months. And so it is not. So to anybody that might come in and watch the thing and have always been asking about DollyWood, the rumor is, the fact of it is not permanently closing, but it is closing just for the winter months. All right. Like Richard said, here's the thing about going to DollyWood. They have so much. Like, okay, you got obviously you got the season pass stay and play, which means if you can say 30% per night at DollyWood Lodge Sport Spa when you purchase a DollyWood season pass by January 18th. That's in case if you want to look into DollyWood. Really, that would be interesting. The 2026 passes are now on sale, so anybody, and I can guarantee you these passes are probably a heck of a lot cheaper than the passes for Disney. And I won't say I'm not saying not to get the Disney passes, but if you love going to the mountains and you love nature and all that, DollyWood is definitely a good place. Pigeon Forge is a beautiful area. And I can't say enough about Gatlinburg because there's a lot on Gatlinburg side of Smoky Mountain that is just tremendous. There's a moonshine whiskey place for Mama D over in Gatlinburg. Some other things that obviously you definitely want to visit. There's the rail car that goes up the side of the mountain over in Gatlinburg to the top of where Lookout Mountain, and actually an e-kart. I'm assuming that e-kart is probably one of those, like one of the go-karts or one of the I'm assuming that type of a cart is one of like the carts people uses. Yeah. So obviously that would be something that Mama D would have to look into because I know we talked about that, but she's not the only one. There's a lot of people in our community that have to use carts for walking around. Obviously, guys, you got the Music Winter Series where you can join them for live performances. Cheers Mint during the 5th annual Winter Music Series at DollyWood Dreammore Resort and Spa. Yeah, scooters. Yeah, thank you. Couldn't get the word out. Know what I wanted to say, but I couldn't get the word scooter out. Obviously, coming in 2026 is the Night Flight Expedition. It's an embark on a daring journey aboard remarkable vehicles and experience 4 thrilling experiences. Follow the routes and the way. So I don't know if that might be a new attraction. I agree that Mama D. I know you. Then there's the Run DollyWood race weekend. So here's the thing. Here's the trick question you have to ask yourself. And I fully encourage this. So it's got a Run DollyWood race weekend. which is usually April 24th through the 22nd. You know, a lot of people do the Run Disney thing. Let me ask you this. If you really are people that love to do like the running stuff, or you're looking to save money on theme parks, well, here's your answer. DollyWood right there. Going to Pigeon Forge through Seaverville. Right there is your answer. I can guarantee you it's a fraction. The tickets are a fraction of the cost. And you'll get just as much. And the fact is you'll get the beautiful views of the Smoky Mountains. There is plenty of food, shopping, thrill rides, water park. You know, you can stay at cabins during when they're open during the certain seasons. So there is a lot to do there. So if you're looking for an alternative and you really saying, I can't afford Disney, here is your alternative, guys. Yeah, I bet you they got to do a run up a hill that probably would be killing. I wouldn't be surprised on that, Richard. All right. Well, here's your DollyWood Parks and Resorts. You've got DollyWood itself. You got DollyWood Splash Country. You got DollyWood Dream More Resort and Spa. That's, you know, another one of those places you can stay within the resort. And then you got the DollyWood Heart and Song Lodge and Resort, which is another place you can stay. Again, I can guarantee you you're going to find that you've done the Run Disney twice before. I bet you it would be interesting to do the DollyWood run, Richard. Yeah, but I can tell you that these are the 4 things that they offer that's all around DollyWood. And yes, it is. I'm going to guarantee you it's a little pricey, but again, you're probably looking at a fraction of the cost of what it would be for one of the resorts at Disney World and theme park tickets there. So obviously you got the stay and play package, which is book a stay and play ticket package today. These are some of the packages that are going on right now. Complimentary DollyWood time saver passes, complimentary transportation to the parks, and so much. Resort like priority park access, things like that. Obviously, you've got the 2026 season passes, and I don't know what different types of passes they have. Let's look at that real quick. I'd like to see for myself on what kind of. Okay, you've got the compare benefits, pass holder hub. Do they have different levels of passes? Okay, you got 4 options. You got the DollyWood passes, which, wow, look at the prices on these things, sir. You got the DollyWood Summer Fun Pass. You got the DollyWood Silver Season Pass. You got the DollyWood Golden Season Pass. And these are just 3 passes underneath. But look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference going to $134.99. And that's a good point, Jason. That really is a good point. You know, and that's why I always ask my clients when they come back from a trip that, what did you find? What was the best experience you had about it? Oh, you had the gold, which is not that bad. I mean, because if you pay in full, $244, even the gold. And here's what the benefit includes: 2 discounted 2026 bring a friend tickets, 1 free 2026 bring a friend ticket, friend and family 1-day ticket discount up to 15% off lodging, dining, and shopping. Monthly digital offers, first hour time saver access, free general parking. See, And that's all the benefits. Now here's what they look like for all the different all the benefits for this. Obviously, this DollyWood just has DollyWood visitation. Silver season, you actually get a 10% off, 5% on discounted family and friends, and $50 on discounted DollyWood Bring It tickets. Yeah, I can guarantee you it probably is all about the food because when you're talking the southern, when you're talking being in the southern states, you are talking about food. It's all about the food. I mean, think about when we're all talking Disney, what is it? Where does it all come back to? It all comes back to food. When you're talking a cruise, where does it all come back to? Talking about food. So yeah, when it comes down to it, when it comes to places like Pigeon, Gatlinburg, Dollywood, Disney, a cruise show or a cruise, it's all about the food, guys. It's all about the food. And of course, then you got Dollywood Splash Country. Same thing. These are the discounts. Going back, let's look at 2 park passes. You actually got the 2 park summer fun pass. You got the 2 park silver season pass, the 2 park, and you got the 2 park season pass. But again, when you're looking at the payments compared to what you're paying at Disney, this is another option for you guys to think about when you are looking at when we all know you can't afford Disney at times, here is an option for you guys to travel to. It's in a beautiful location of the Smoky Mountains. It's right there by Seaverville. You're actually, and the fact of it is, Seaverville's only about 40 minutes from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Not Chattanooga, from Knoxville, Tennessee. Because I know Knoxville very well. Knoxville runs across I-40, I-75, and the 640 corridor. And I think it is, I think you end up doing, I think you get on I-40 East to go towards Seaverville. At least that's one way you can get to Seaverville. I mean, I've done with mom and dad and me, and when my family was growing up, we did Dollywood a lot, or not so. We never, honestly, in this, as many times as we've been to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, we have never ever did Dollywood. So a Dollywood is now on a must after looking at all this and the prices. Hey, Richard, hint, hint, come back over here, or I'll meet you, or I'll meet you in Seaverville, and let's go do some Dollywood. But yeah, it is. I agree. Yep. See, you do love. Nice, Richard. Sweet. So you got all that. I mean, but again, look. Okay, here's the 2 parks and the water passes, water park dining. Look at this. 2 park water dining benefits. See all the benefits. Again, same thing. It just compares to the thing. 1 meal, 1 snack there in each visit. The Splash Country, unlimited visits to Splash Country from May 23rd to September. Unlimited visits to Dollywood from April to September 13th, 2026. And again, this is a 2 park. And this is, again, look at the prices for all this. These are the monthly payments for each one of them. These are the monthly payments for, again, you're talking a fraction of the prices for Disney theme park tickets, and especially the annual passes. Ooh, that would be a cool one. And then of course there's the Splash Country. And not everybody does splash, not everyone does the thing. So that is your pretty much the thing. Then there's the DollyWood Night Flight. Um, this is actually a new ride coming into DollyWood. It's coming in groundbreaking hybrid coaster, Whitewater River ride with Cora and Jasper Oakley leading you on an extraordinary journey to discover the mystery of the legend of the secret lake. Embarking on a daring journey, vehicles adventurers will experience thrilling experience and a first of its kind attraction as they fly through the Smokies, conquer raging rapids, climb mountain peaks, glide across the shimmering lake, and follow the route and light the way. So obviously, guys, this is and here's a better picture of the ride vehicle. Um, did we lose? Are you guys still getting audio? My video hasn't thrown up, but my night flight. Yeah. I say Seaverville. It's Seaverville. Hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, now, why is this? Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. I need you guys to see this. This is the new ride that's coming. There is the new ride. I forgot. Okay, yeah, okay. I know what it was. I forgot to switch over. I forgot to switch back to the other. I need to switch over to this one. This is what the actual ride looks like. Obviously, we talked about it. That's what it looks like. And obviously, the 2026 passes around sailing. You got soaring over the mountains. I mean, look at this. This one looks fun. Say it right, or you'll take the people. Well, I guess I'll be ticking them off because I'll be saying Seaverville. You're plunging into Whitewater Rapids. That actually looks like a. What do you think of this one, Richard? Because this one actually looks like it's a good one. Hey, Monorail Molly. Hello, hello, hello. I would show you the video, but I'm not going to do that. If you guys want to take a look at it, I would suggest to go to dollywood.com/theme park/rides/night flight expedition. Then you can watch it. I'm actually going to watch it. There's Big Mirror Mountain. There you go, Richard. It's in the Wildwood Grove. So obviously that's where the night flight expedition. You got Black Bear Trail. You got Timber Canyon, Dragon Flyer, and Big Bear Mountain. So, all right. So we're going back to this. All right. Resort dinner show and theater packages. Honestly, you guys can get different types of special offers. Serveraville. Hey, I like that. I can go with that one too, Jason. I can actually go back to that one too. Obviously, you've got different pictures of DollyWood. look at some of the dinner show packages. I wish I could say that. I'm going to tell you, I wish I could say it. The Stampede was still there, but I don't know if Dolly Parton Stampede is still there anymore. It was similar to the one that was in Orlando, but it all closed. Jenna, how are you feeling, Jenna? I hope you're doing. Christian, we didn't have a special guest tonight. I got a special guest coming a week from Thursday on the 22nd, guys. Scotty Travels. Hello, Scotty J Travels. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. So you got the Pirate's Voyage. Who doesn't love a good pirate? Obviously, if you love horse shows, this is one of the best ones. There used to be one. This is the one that closed a long time ago down near Disney, but they closed it, sold it out many moons ago. So they still have that. Of course, for you all that love the Hatfield and McCoys, don't fart too much. Yeah, and here's the thing about it. If you go back and look at the prices, I'm going to tell you, okay, I love Disney. We all know a lot of us in here love Disney. We're faithful to Disney. But if it came down to finances between getting a DollyWood pass and a Disney annual pass, I'm going to tell you, I'm going with DollyWood. If I could go to DollyWood that much, I would go to DollyWood because it's 3/4 less than what you're paying for the Disney annual pass, and the fact that you're getting more benefits with the DollyWood pass than you are getting with the Disney annual pass. Now, I'm not saying don't get the Disney annual pass, because if you love going to Disney, obviously I will, if you can afford to get the Disney pass, then I would recommend getting the Disney pass, because Disney pass still does save you some money to the thing. But for you guys that love crazy stunts and love the stories of the Hatfield and McCoys, well, there's a good show for you there. Then there's the Comedy Barn for theaters, offering families of fun, laughter, magic, comedians, jugglers, ventriloquists, animal acts. I wonder if they do people on trash can riding around shows. Yes, please have safe traps to Pete and Preston and Molly and all those that are traveling to Disney. Guys, we will be talking more about Disney. I just talked to Mama D earlier today. Fudge. Mama D, can you get the link and put that in there? If you guys have not gone over to the Dave's Disney Dreams community page, there is a poll there. I am seriously thinking of doing a spring, well, it'll be more of a February or March, Give the Kids World fundraiser. So far, from what the poll is, they're pretty much 100% behind it. I'm shooting for either February 28th or March 7th to do Disney, and I will be doing it all day. And most likely, as it looks, it'll turn into a fundraiser for Give the Kids the World. So all right, guys. I'm going to tell you, for you guys that are in, good to see everybody. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. But for you guys that are coming in, again, looking at this, and I know Scotty. Then on the so David T will be here on the 31st, except he'll be on my Dave's Disney Dreams channel. Jackie will be on this channel on January 22nd on the Cruise Line Show. And I will tell you guys, I'm looking forward to this Thursday. We're going to be talking about a lot of, I've got there's a lot to share with you on. We're going to have special shows. I'm working on getting some cruise line business development managers to come in and talk with the group. I'm also going to be doing some ship tours. I've already scheduled one ship tour. I'm working on scheduling 2 or 3 more ships from the different cruise lines. So I am looking. Yeah, I know I should have waited, but that's why I repeated it after I took the post down that David T will be on. The post will be, David T will be here on the 31st on the Dave's Disney Dreams, and Jackie will be on this show, the Cruise Line Show, on January 22nd on Thursday at 6 p.m. So, hey, Paul, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Thursday, we are going to be talking about it. I'm also going to fill you in. I got things stated with the state, finished with the state. So my business is actually moving forward, guys. Hopefully some other things are going to happen here that will encourage to do some things. So, but we will, again, Thursday, we'll talk about more stuff that's strictly to do with the Travel Channel. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, we will talk about what's coming up with Give the Kids the World fundraiser. And so if you haven't voted on if you want to see me do a fundraiser on either February 28th or March 7th, let me know. Go over to Dave's Disney Dreams, go to the community post, unless Paul or maybe Debbie or one of my mods can get it and put that link into the chat. Go over there to post it. We will be going for morning tonight. Obviously, I will be there for rope drop, and I will stay until we see the fireworks until the park, which will be about things. So, but welcome into Scotty Travels, guys. I've seen him through Jackie's channel over on Travel Adventures. And guys, I do encourage you, you've got one or two. I'm going to tell you guys got one or two good choices to go to. I'm encouraging you, if you want to talk more travel, go over to Travel Adventure with Jackie and listen to her. I know her topic for tonight is theme cruises, especially if you love your cruises. But I also know Pete's got the Disney thing going on. So for all you Disney people, make sure you hop on over to the Pete McDevitt channel for the Chaotic Cruise thing. All that. So with that, guys, I encourage you, please be here Thursday night. We're going to have a good show. We're going to talk about everything that I'm going to lay out, kind of a map over the next 2 or 3 months. Hopefully I'll have some more information on some other things that I've got in the work. Again, I'm off to work because I've got to go back to writing some emails for the travel thing. But I encourage you to be here. If you're, again, before we go, one last time. Then there's this, ladies and gentlemen.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
I mean, because I know everybody's heading over to Pete or to Jackie's. So with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for coming in and popping in at least to say hi. Again, if you're looking to travel, please reach out to me, guys. We're going to work with you and keep it all. So with that, I'm going to say let the Cantrell Country Travel Way help you find your magical vacation. Have a good evening, guys. Have safe travels to all those that are traveling. And you know what? Have fun traveling. Make sure it's safe and fun.